ball away. This is Sheridan. Sheridan has Harris outside, and Harris comes inside, looking for runners. No one's looking on it. And this finds Cummins off the ground. Cummins has got Godden leaping outside him, but decides to take the tackle. Safety first, early in the tackle count. This is McDermott. McDermott looking for runners. Finds Hay on the sweep around. No real urgency in the Rhinos' attack. No one wants to take the ball out. They're not desperate for it yet. And that'll have to change. Powell drives it up, 5 metres short. He's looking to offload. It's the last tackle now. What options will the Rhinos have? Jackson's in at dummy half. They go left. Harris looking for runners. He finds Hay, but Hay's well telegraphed and he's dropped the ball. Presley looking to his line judges and he gives the try. The ball seemed to have been spilled, but he was in good position, Presley. And Andy Hay gets a try, same as he did last year for Emerging England at the AutoQuest Stadium. The first try goes to Andy Hay, and that'll be a good one for the Rhinos to settle them down, Phil. Harris in at dummy half, finds Glanville. Glanville's got Jackson outside him. And it's Jackson now who goes into the dummy half, finds Hay. Hay's got Fleary outside him if he chooses to use him. He doesn't, he just takes it up. And as Phil Kaplan was saying, Leeds going back to basics and making sure they grind out the set to 6. This is Newton. Newton looked like he ducked under the tackle, but he was brought down by Dean Cross. Sheridan finds Powell. Powell out to Fleary. He takes it up over the 10. He's 8 metres out from his own line. It's the last tackle. What options does Jackson bring here? He finds Harris. Harris maybe a little grubber. No, it's Hay. Hay finds Godden, who was straight in tackles, but Godden skips out of one tackle and scores the try. And it's as simple as that. He bounced out of one tackle. The tackle wasn't made. And really, that's fundamental basics of Widnes. They played so well in defence. They really haven't kept their composure, but he didn't put the tackle in there. Godden bounced out and he scored the try, Phil.
James Bryers comes in field, but now it's getting hard for the Vikings. This is where the difference begins to tell, because Widnes have lost possession. They can't get out to their own 20 metre, and a crucial loss of possession. Chance on the outside.
And still Sterling goes. He's 2 metres short of the line. Good work by Kevin Sinfield to set that up. This he comes inside, and Masella for the line. Just held short. Powerhouse with a prop, just couldn't make it. Jackson finds Sheridan again. Harris with Golden outside him. Harris looks to go himself. So often that screening wrong has proved evidence for the Rhinos, but not there. Now Newton finds Sheridan. Sheridan always available, but no runners for him. They're running into him. This is Cummins. Cummins just takes it up. The Rhinos have to settle this down and make sure they have a platform to go from to work the set moves from. Jackson finds Sinfield. Sinfield steps off one. He could go for the line. He may be a young man, but that's an old man's head on young man's shoulders there. He bounced off the tackle, the strength of the youngster, and may well have scored the try that takes the Rhinos into the semi-final. Really, this is good stuff for the Rhinos. This is just what they need to keep it going, to lift the tempo. That's what it's all about. McDermott, we said his power runs would zap at the energy stores, and that's what they're doing now. Jackson finds Sheridan, still tackles to spare. Harris has Golden outside him, but Golden runs straight at him. No real options there. Golden's just tackled by 2 men waiting for Harris. Now Harris goes himself, finds Sheridan. Sheridan finds Masella. Masella takes it up. Steve Presley has a good look at his touch judge to see if that was a forward pass. He was on the spot himself, decided not to take the option himself. Now Sheridan has men outside him. Hay quickly outside. Sterling collects. He's got tackles coming in. It is the last tackle. Sinfield needs to put the little grubber kick through. He does. He could collect it himself. Oh, the youngster, he comes off the bench, collects his own kick. How good is he, Phil Kaplan?
There's a lot of judges saying that he could go all the way in this game, and that's 2 flashes of genius inside 3 or 4 minutes from Kevin Sinfield.
The penalty count now certainly riding up. 8-7 in the favour of Leeds, and so very evenly contested between the two sides. Now Jackson takes the ball in. It finds Sheridan. Sheridan out to Harris. Harris has got men outside, and that man's Terry Newton. Terry Newton offloads out the back door, misses Hay, but finds Harris. Harris out to Godden. Godden for the line. Marvin Golden for the line. Great try for Marvin Golden. Well worked. Came from the set move, worked it all the way across the field. Marvin Golden collects the try. And it's great to see that when you do put the simple passes in, play the simple balls, these things will come off. Mr. Presley making sure that the back row stays bound down, rugby union style. Now Sheridan scooting away. Sheridan's found a half break. He finds Cummins. It's a foot race now. Can Cummins make it to the line? Oh, what a wonderful tackle. Francis Cummins looked to have made it all the way. Now Jackson finds Sinfield. Sinfield's tackled. Francis Cummins looks winded on the floor. That tap tackle was a saver for Widnes. Andy Hay back inside to Sinfield. Sinfield, is he going to get a hat-trick, the young man? Sheridan looking for runners. He's just tackled short of the line. Francis Cummins still down on his haunches. Goes out wide. Past Golden, and Rivet collects. Now Golden feeds it inside to Harris. Harris finds McDermott, who's coming on the run around. McDermott powering towards the line. He's made it to the line. Try for Barry McDermott. The sheer strength of the player and the power of the Super League player told. And really the break from Ryan Sheridan, we go right back to that. We've seen it yesterday in yesterday's game from Francis Maloney for Cass. It's so important that you're very alive from that position at the base of a scrum.
Well, I think Widnes now will just hope to keep them out. 30-10 is a respectable scoreline, probably reflects the game.
Jackson feeds out to Rivet. We're just about to hear the man of the match. And Rivet takes it up to the 30 metres. And Andy Hay selected as the man of the match, his first try of the day. And he has been evident throughout the field, linking up in play. And it has been important for the Rhinos with missing Adrian Morley and Anthony Farrell, the part he has had to play in the game. Sheridan feeds Hay. Hay, will he cap his man of the match performance? He will. Mr. Presley looks to his touch judge. He's happy with that pass. Andy Hay, as if he heard the PA announcement, celebrates to a try, and he has been evident throughout the moves, always there, always available for the pass, Phil. Rivet takes the initial ball up. Jackson feeds Sheridan, who was going like a steam train, but it's Sterling who collects the ball. Sterling looking to go around the outside, but there's no room there for him. Brad Garland at dummy half feeds Hay. Hay takes it up over the 40, gets an offload out to Francis Cummins. Francis Cummins out to Brad Godden. It's a foot race now for Brad Godden. He's going to pin his ear back. No, he comes back inside, and he's just tackled. Lee Jackson was there in support, but he couldn't get the ball away. Nice and safe for the Rhinos now. Jamie Matthew finds Harris. Harris has got Golden outside, and will he go himself? He finds Rivet. Rivet for the corner. Leroy Rivet scores. And again, simple passes to hand across the field. And really, the Rhinos are taking control now. They've took the ball up to 40 points, but there's still plenty of work from the game, but it's good to see they are getting the points now, Phil. Now Jackson feeds McDermott. McDermott charging at the Widnes defensive line. 3 props on the field now for the Rhinos. McDermott, Matthew and Marcella on, as Newton had gone off for Matthew. Harris looking for runners. It's Hay. No surprise there. He's tackled just over the halfway line. Now Harris looks to go himself. He steps, comes inside. Godden looking for runners. Sterling sloop back inside. Sterling to Hay. Andy Hay for a hat-trick underneath the post. Man of the match and a hat-trick. He must be a very lucky man today. And I'm sure the drinks will be on Andrew Hay tonight.